Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about multiplying terms with exponents. So in order to multiply terms involving exponents, you keep the base and add the exponents. So you could do it by expanding. I'll show you that way first, and then I'll show you how to do it otherwise. So by expanding, 3 squared is just 3 times 3, because the exponent is telling you how many times the base is being multiplied by itself. So 3 squared is 3 times 3. Now I'm multiplying that by 3 to the third, so that's 3 times 3 times 3. Now if I want to write this with an exponent, I know that my base is a 3 and I'm multiplying it by itself 5 times. You could have done that by doing 3 squared times 3 to the third, where you keep the base and add the exponents. So 2 plus 3, and we get 5 that way, so that's 3 to the fifth. Here, taking a look at this one, keeping the base of -7, adding the exponents, 3 plus 5, and you get 8, so that's -7 to the 8th. Looking at another, we have our base is 3, adding the exponents of -8 plus -6, and we get 3 to the -14th. And now this last one, we have a to the third times a to the -7th, so our base is a. We're adding 3 plus -7, and 3 plus -7 is -4, so a to the -4th. All right. So when negative exponents are involved, you may write the power using negative exponents or positive exponents. The question will usually tell you which it wants it in. To make a negative exponent positive, you flip the base to its reciprocal. So for example, x to the -2nd power becomes 1 over x to the second. So to answer question A, I've got r to the third, t to the -9th, times r to the fourth, t to the fifth. So when I'm doing these, I'm looking first at the r's. So I have r to the third and r to the fourth. So I add those, 3 plus 4, and I get r to the 7th. Now the t's, I have t to the -9th, and t to the 5th, so plus 5. Now -9 plus 5, well, I get t to the -4th power. Now, simplifying this further, if I want it as a positive exponent, that becomes 1 over t to the 4th. So this becomes r to the 7th times 1 over t to the 4th. Now r to the 7th times 1 over t to the 4th, well, r to the 7th times 1 is just r to the 7th, so it really becomes r to the 7th over t to the 4th. And that's our answer to that one. Looking at B, we have coefficients in this one. So when coefficients are involved, be sure to multiply the coefficients with each other, making sure to write the product of the coefficients in front of the product of the variables. So in this case, we have 8a to the -2nd times 3a to the -6. So I first multiply the coefficients, 8 times 3, to get 24. Now I multiply the variables. So I get a, and I add the exponents, -2 plus -6. Here I get 24a, and -2 plus -6 is -8. So it becomes 24a to the -8th. But again, I don't want a negative exponent, so I'm going to then write that as 24 times 1 over a to the 8th. And now 24 times 1 is just 24, so it becomes 24 over a to the 8th. And that's our answer for that one. And now looking at the last one, we have our coefficients are 9 and -2. So when we're multiplying these, 9 times -2, well, I know that's -18. Now p to the 4th times p, we get p to the 5th. And q to the 3rd times q to the -5th. I add those exponents, 3 plus -5, and I get q to the -2. Now I want to write that with a positive exponent. So that becomes -18 p to the 5th times 1 over q to the negative 2. But if you realize the times 1 over just really makes that go into the denominator, so I can put this as q to the second. And that would be our answer to that one. Negative 18, p to the fifth, q to the second. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Have a wonderful day.